Hello Capricorns, how's it going guys? Thank you so much for all your love and support. I am so excited to announce that I have reached 100 subs on my channel here. So thank you to all of you viewers out there. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so excited. 100 may seem like a small number, but it's huge to me because I'm just getting this channel up and running. And so thank you to each and every one of you. The Capricorns have been crushing it. So yeah, I got nothing but love for you and so much appreciation. So thank you for sticking with me. Welcome to the Intuitive Teacup. I am going to do a little general message, a quickie for the weekend here. So this is going to be what general messages does Capricorn need to hear for this weekend going into next week. Remember, messages are general. Not everything is going to resonate with you, and that's totally fine. Never force something to fit if it's not your story. But that being said, give it time to marinate, right? Sometimes things make sense in the coming days, in the coming weeks. Do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. If you don't know how to do that, there will be a link in the description box below. And other than that, welcome. I'm so happy to have all you Capricorns and cross watchers as well. So we're going to get started. You got poppers already. So we are going to do Capricorn, what you're coming off as, how you're presenting. In the middle here, we are going to do your challenge or focus. And again, this is roughly time-stamped with into this weekend and as well into the coming week. So we'll keep it at that. And then we're going to do your advice or guidance in this last. Advice or guidance for Capricorn, advice or guidance. It's going to be May 4th, so may the 4th be with you for all of you Star Wars fans out there. Guidance and advice for Capricorn. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we got for you Capricorns. So your energy, you are coming off as the 8 of Pentacles as well as the 3 of Pentacles in that order. So the way I saw it was like this. So I mean with Pentacles, Earth mode, right, Capricorns? That makes sense. And you do have one of your cards here with the 3 of Pentacles. So this talks about work and it can be work and teamwork, or it can be focusing on the task at hand, work, right? General umbrella. But the 3 of Pentacles can also talk about forward, or not, I don't know if forward movement is the correct way to say it. Movement upward, building upward as if you're like, ascending a tower. It's like you're laying the bricks, the foundation to move up, but it's Pentacles, right? It's tangible. So it could be with your money. It could be with your health. I am also sort of getting assessment here, even though that's the 7 of Pence. There is something about the work you've been doing. The 8 of Pence is the apprenticeship card, so it's focusing on the task at hand, not worrying about the end result or the end goal. I actually do think maybe you're kind of in that transition where you are focusing more on the work, but there's still part of you that needs to step back and assess. You can't totally just throw yourself into it. And maybe that has to do with other people you're working with. Maybe it has to do with teamwork. And almost, especially if you're in a role where you're more having to, I want to say like nurture the team members and guide them. I don't know if you're in a leadership position. This also feels like it could be something that like work that has a creative twist to it. If you're involved in something like literal crafting in some kind, or baking. I'm getting baking very heavily here. Maybe you work in a restaurant, a bakery, fill in the blank. But I mean, essentially, this is your position. You're coming off as the worker of wanting to build more with work. Let me grab a clarifying deck here. And I'll put everything in the description box below, like what decks I'm using and all that. Can we get one clarifier for Capricorn? You could also be working on yourself. The 3 of Pentacles can be mind, body, and spirit. Oh my goodness, you had a lot come out. So Capricorn, oh, you have Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool in reverse. So 2 major arcana cards. Yeah, so Judgment is things rising up from the dead, things that we thought were put to bed or put to rest, it's like the dead rises up. Something is coming back before you can close out a circle, before you can maybe move on to the next task. Something needs to be closed up or revisited to make peace with something. And probably has to do with someone's emotions with the Knight of Cups here. That is the card of Pisces. And then you have the Fool in reverse. So again, not starting anew, going back to revisit something. The Fool has no hang-ups. They go because their heart tells them to. They jump off the cliff because they have faith that they'll land on your feet. How I was saying with this assessment thing, yeah, there is some hold-up or hang-up. And again, it has to do with revisiting the past. This kind of feels like your monthly, Capricorn. Making an apology, making the emotions right, something of that sort. Now, the Fool can also be Aquarian or Aries energy, and Judgment, I believe, is Scorpio. Might be dealing with someone in that way. But this is all your energy, Capricorn. So that's sort of what's going on in your headspace. You could also be seeking an apology. You know, the reversals can always, if, you know, you're dealing with someone, a coworker, a, spouse, whatever. So then at the heart of your matter, your challenge or focus is strength. What a great deck, the Lion and the Unicorn from Alice in Wonderland. All right, so finding your inner strength. I'm getting like balance and harmony. This is an interesting depiction because instead of like, the female, whatever, goddess or whoever she's supposed to be, grooming the lion, putting her hand in the lion's mouth, it's a unicorn. So because they're both animals, they're both wild creatures, right? There's something about having to come together in unison and make it work. Opposing teams, differing opinions. Again, your monthly spread, it very much spoke to that. I think it's amicable though. I think it's with people that you do like. I don't sense that this is like a fight. There's a need to like soothe and be gentle, kind of with that Knight of Cups energy. And even with this Three of Pentacles, she's got like a pig wrapped in a blanket, right? But it's like she's cradling it like a baby. It feels like you just kind of need to make peace with something, make harmony. Despite the major arcana cards, it doesn't feel huge to me. And I mean it, especially if it's just a weekend read, it's not gonna be. So for most of you, Queen of Pentacles. So that is your card, Capricorn. And again, kind of like nurturing the seed, cradling it in your lap. It's whatever she's doing with this pig, soothing somebody, putting an idea or an argument to rest, right? If there was like a little tiff between, metaphorically, the lion and the unicorn, maybe it was with you and a Leo. That's sort of the heart of the matter of the weekend. I could also just see this as investing time with people you enjoy their company. And so in that sense, I'm getting, I don't know why, but with strength, it's like coming back into your own, Capricorn. If you've been in like hermit mode, if you've been in work mode with the money, focusing on you, on finances, like go out and play. That's actually what I'm getting more strongly there. So then your guidance or advice is the it's the Two of Oysters in this deck. I've been saying Pentacles, but it's Oysters. The Two of Oysters in reverse. So in the upright, he's constantly juggling back and forth. He is not making a decision. He needs to make a decision though, right? With those rocky waves, eventually they're going to crash down, and if he doesn't choose one and go with it, they're both going to be lost when that wave crashes down. But it's in the reverse. Why is it in the reverse for Capricorn? Maybe your advice is to make the decision. I don't know if your decision has to do with who you want to build with or who you want to invest your time with. The Seven of Pentacles, again, the assessment card, and I was picking up on that earlier. So actually, with the assessment card, I'm getting, don't rush into a decision. It's okay to delay this. Because it's reversed, it's like those waves aren't going to come crashing down on your head. You have time to look. You have time to make a judgment call. And And it's whatever judgment call you're making, Capricorn, this Queen of Pentacles, whatever you're nurturing, holding in your hand, looking at. I mean, she's assessing it as well, right? It may have something to do with finding your own inner strength, your own power, your own confidence. That's what this could be. It's like, are you confident enough to see yourself as a unicorn, not just a lion? Like, and by that I mean like lion, like an earthly creature, beautiful and majestic, but unicorn, you know, magical, mystery, otherworldly, like living beyond just the norm is sort of what I'm getting with that. There is something about some creative endeavor here, especially with the Knight of Cups. Piscean energy is the artist, the creator, the creative thing. Yeah, so your advice or guidance for whatever this decision is I think take your time. Really, really think about it, Capricorn. And why is that? Why do they need to, why is the advice or guidance to, too many, to be in assessment mode? Why does Capricorn need to think about this decision so carefully? What does it have to do with? All right, so it has to do with the Four of Wands. Okay. So Four of Wands is the 11-11 card. It can sometimes be with a soulmate. It's Pepper Mills in this deck. I keep saying, I should actually say what it is. Pepper Mills. But it is Wands. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Talks about happiness, celebration, solid foundations. So yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. You had a lot of work cards with pentacles, meaning like oysters. It's a decision that you're building a solid foundation, so don't rush the process. The foundation is what's important here. You could see this as like, it's your soul's calling to do this, but like do it correctly. That's sort of how I see this. All right, so then you're going to get a little fortune card here. Watcher. Emotions are at their peak. Interesting. These are Madame Endora's fortune cards. They're new, but I love them. They're really beautiful. And let's see. It's a water sign card. It has Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces on it. You did have this emotional Piscean Knight of Cups here, so maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign. Emotions are at their peak. Yeah, there's some decision, and it clearly involves emotion, and it's going to involve some work and gathering of your inner strength. Shoot for the solid foundation. Don't rush the process, okay? That's what I have for you, Capricorns. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment if you want. Check out the social media pages. I am the Intuitive Teacup. You are Capricorns and Cross Watchers, and you are fantastic, and I love you. I will see you guys later. Bye.